Hi guys, I am doing a video for my bedroom because like a lot of you guys, I am a mother and my husband's at home, so if you hear the kids behind me, just don't pay attention to it. But this video today is about meal prepping and planning and exactly what it is that I do to make life just a little bit easier. I do not have time to spend hours in the kitchen every single day, so I have a few tips that I've written down just to give you a little bit of an idea of what little things that you can do. You don't have to do it all at once. Just doing little things each and every day can help you throughout the week, and it'll make your life so much less stressful. But the very first thing I want to say is when you go grocery shopping, to grocery shop from a list. Do not just go to the grocery store, especially hungry. It's a no-no. I'm sure you guys know that. But if you go, if you sit down and you have a meal plan, go through your list of what you're going to have that week. Look through your pantry, look through your refrigerator, look through your freezer, see if you already have some items on that list so you can save money and you don't have to buy it twice. And you like me, you have it stocked up in the refrigerator. I have like 4 packs of chicken that I never remember that I have because something gets busy that week and then I put it in the freezer and I forget about it. So go from a list. Also, if you're looking for places to get recipes from, I will be providing a list of snacks and meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, some vegan options, some vegetarian options. But if you're looking for new places for recipes, even after this week, a couple of places that I love. Number one, I go to Pinterest. I have a Pinterest board for the 21-day fix. If some of you follow that already, I also have a clean eating board. So if you want to look there, you're more than welcome to. But Pinterest is my number one. Number two is skinnytaste.com. I love the site. You can look for specific breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can look for chicken. You can look for beef. You can look for pork recipes. And it just breaks it down and it gives you exactly what you need. And a lot of things look very fancy and very crazy and extravagant. And the ingredients list is not crazy because I kind of like 5, 6, 7 ingredients, and that's like the max I like to do because it's just easier for me. And with kids, I don't have time to make a huge dinner, so that works for me. But for your snacks, one thing I always do for my fruits and vegetables, I usually go grocery shopping on Saturday or Sunday, usually Sunday after church. I will come home and I will wash all of my fruits and vegetables in a vinegar wash, 3 parts water, 1 part vinegar, I believe. If that's not the correct, it's vice versa, but you can find it on Pinterest or Google. But I put all of my berries and my apples and everything because a lot of apples will have that waxy coating on there. So if you put it in water for about 10 minutes, rinse them really good with hot water, dry it all off, your apples they last a lot longer, but the kids can just go in and grab what they need, and I don't have to worry about them being nasty. Your berries, especially like your grapes, your blueberries, your blackberries, all that kind of things, I usually give them like a 2 or 3 minute max because after that they start getting gooey. Rinse them off really good with hot water and I dry them, and I will put them in a mason jar with a lid on it, stick them in the refrigerator. You'll be amazed at how much longer your groceries will last. Also, your vegetables, I like carrots myself. Sometimes I'll go with the individual bag of baby carrots, but sometimes it's not feasible. Smarter wise for us is to go with a bag of the big carrots and peel them and cut them up and have them in baggies. Like 10 baby carrots is a serving, so you can put them in a bag, have them in your refrigerator, so when you're hungry, you don't go in and grab whatever, like a Yoplait yogurt. It has a lot of sugar in it. Or if you go in and you eat a candy bar, don't do that. Have your fruits and vegetables washed, pre-prepped, and packaged, so when you're hungry, you just go in and you can get it. Your kids, when they're hungry and you're busy doing dinner, say go grab a snack and go get a bag of vegetables. With your carrots, my peppers, I usually have peppers on hand all the time. I wash them, I cut them, and I bag them. I have them in the refrigerator because our 5-year-old loves them. And we're not big dippers. I used to be a great big ranch dipper, but I don't do that anymore just simply because I'm dairy free right now and breastfeeding, so it's not working out. But I've gotten so used to eating vegetables without any dip that I love it now. But one thing I do recommend, some people follow, I'm not a hummus fan, but a lot of people love it. You can do hummus with your vegetables so you have something to dip them in. For your meals, for your dinner, this is my number one tip on saving money, also saving your brain so you don't have to think anymore. When I make dinner, I make double. Whatever I'm making, whether it's spaghetti, whether it's hamburgers, meatloaf, whatever, I make double, so that way tomorrow at lunchtime, I can eat leftovers. That's one meal I don't have to think about, I don't have to prep, I don't have to buy another meal for. I know with dinner, I have it for the next day. And my husband's the same way. He's a pipeliner. He takes them in his lunch, and he can eat anything cold. I couldn't do that myself, but sandwiches get old, and that's something that we do. So with dinner, I use it for lunch the next day. That's our go-to. Um, Also, for your meats, to plan ahead. Sundays, if I can, I work from home, so I don't have to do this. But if I know we have a lot of doctor's appointments and dance and school, I like to get things done as fast as I can on Sundays, so I don't have to worry about it all week long. But for my meats, like if I'm making chicken or if I'm making tacos, anything that I can pre-cook. My chicken I can pre-cook and season. I have that throughout the week for salads. My hamburger, if I'm making tacos, I'll go ahead and fry up my hamburger and season it and just have it in there. So taco night, all I have to do is just heat it up. So that's one thing that I highly recommend. Or baking your chicken ahead of time, or even like your sweet potatoes, your starches. That's one thing I love to do, is have sweet potatoes in the morning. One sweet potato, you can cut it in half, and that's your serving is a half of a sweet potato. You can go ahead and put a bunch in the oven and do it that way. So the next day, all you have to do is heat it up. So that's done. You don't have to worry about that. But your meats are done, your vegetables, everything's cut up, everything's washed. And yes, it might take a couple hours on a Sunday or a Saturday, but I promise it is so worth not having to stress out about it on Monday when the kids get in from school and they're starving and you don't feel good, or you have a headache, or your morning didn't start out right and you didn't get a shower and you're thinking, oh, I've got 10 minutes left before the kids get home. I need to get dinner started. You don't have to do that. So I really recommend doing that. But I hope that helps. If you have any more questions, please let me know and I will absolutely answer anything you have.